Hi everyone. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I am exhausted. So we're getting closer to the date of my scheduled surgery. I'm starting to get certain things at work lined up. Um, but I want to talk about today a couple of things actually. So this one might be a little bit longer. Sorry. I have a lot to say. So two things. I think I have an injury to my foot again. I've been having some like really sharp pains, very isolated pain. Like when I say isolated, I can pinpoint where the trouble spot is. It is such a burning pain and it hurts to the touch. I think I may have a hairline fracture in my fifth metatarsal bone in my left foot again. But I'm not letting it stop me. I am forging forward and I have no choice. But what I'm going to do is if the surgery happens, I'm off that week. I'm going to isolate my foot in a boot and see if isolating my foot makes it feel a little bit better. And then I'll decide if I'm going to get a x-ray done. It's not so bad to the point that I can't walk. I can walk. You got to see me in the morning. It's ridiculous. I have to warm my foot up with like exercises, flexing, circles. Stupid. When you carry a lot of weight on your feet and you have problem feet to begin with and trying to get shoes that fit you the way that they're supposed to fit you. But I have little boxes for feet. My one friend used to make fun of me and say, God forgot to give you feet. She's like, they're little boxes. And being a triple E and having a very unusually high instep also, it's just, I have problem feet. Always have. But the pain is getting worse. So that's that. And then I want to talk about real life. So I am on the verge of making some many major changes in my life, in my diet. I don't want to say I had a weakness today. I wouldn't define it as a weakness. But it's real life. Real life. So I took my family to the carnival today, have a nice family day. And one of the things that we would always get and would be Zeppelis, right? Now, they didn't have Zeppelis, so we got a funnel cake. I normally don't eat a funnel cake, but I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to have a little bit. And I did. I had a little bit. Not as much as I would have old Cindy in the past. But I had a little bit. So obviously it's a plate full of the funnel, as you all know. My son had a lot. My husband had a lot. I had probably not quite a fourth of it. I probably had maybe an eighth, give or take around there. And I had my protein drink with me. Gunnar and I had a late sushi lunch, and I had 2 small rolls. Normally I used to have 3 rolls, plus edamame, plus soup, plus this. Gunnar and I always split a Kenny salad, and I left 2 pieces of my roll left over. Gunnar had 2 pieces of one of my rolls because it was a new roll and we tasted it just to give it a try. And for snack at the barn, I had my Crystal Light. I had 2 string cheeses, and a thin Kind bar. That was my like lunch snack. And then for breakfast, what did I have for breakfast? What did I have for breakfast? I had my lemon water. No coffee. Just my lemon water. What did I have for breakfast? Oh, I had an egg cup. One. So the reality is I wasn't terrible. Did I need the funnel cake? No. No. But we go to a carnival once a year on average. And I made a choice to not have as much as I normally would have. I would have eaten more than half of it, without a doubt. But I had a little. I also today did 4.5 miles at the barn. I did a lot of walking today. Maybe half a mile was at the carnival. But I did a lot of walking today, and I was very active, and you can see on my face, I'm exhausted. It is what it is sometimes, right? I'm not saying to indulge each and every time because it takes a lot of willpower. I went out on a lunch date yesterday with a girlfriend, and I had shrimp and seared tuna tacos with seaweed, and it was delicious. And the guy was trying to convince me to have a potato side, and I said, no, I'll have the broccoli salad. And I ate, but I ate so slowly that I just enjoyed more having the conversations. Don't get me wrong. Those tacos, those seafood tacos were out of this world. And the broccoli salad wasn't bad. It was very light. And we were on the water on Riverside. And anyway, it was just, I'm not beating myself up. I'm not going to beat myself up, because if it was old Cindy, I would have overindulged. And I'm starting to get tired. And I didn't overindulge. I indulged, but I didn't go overboard the way old Cindy would have. And I think that in itself is a major behavior change. And I'm proud of that behavior change. Life is about learning, and you have to learn. Sometimes you learn the hard way. And next week I start adding more liquid to my diet. I'm through 2.5 weeks out. About 2.5 weeks out before surgery. So, no, 2 weeks out. Just about 2 weeks out. So this week I'm going to incorporate more liquid, thinning everything out. I'm not saying I had this because it's like a last hurrah. No, but I chose to have it, right? It is what it is. I'll just do an extra mile tomorrow or something. Not saying that I'm going to exercise a bad diet away, because that's not the case. But so this week I bought some soups. I'm starting to thin out, going from regular foods, preparing for surgery, because 5 days before I have to be on a strict liquid diet. And I don't know if it's a clear liquid. I have to double check with the doctor. I have an appointment on Friday. So I'm just starting to make some changes, and it's getting real. It's getting very real. and I'm a little nervous, a little anxious. Normal reactions. Getting my ducks lined up in a row so everything operates smoothly. Not the operation. I have no control over that. That's up to the doctor. But everything in my life, surrounding life. And my birthday, Gunner's birthday is coming up. My son. And it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm not beating myself up. I am. But I'm not beating myself up as hard as I could. Anyway, with that being said, be kind to yourself. Do your due diligence, do your research. Surgery is not for everyone. It's not. Weigh out your options. See what's out there. See what's available. Some people do the injectable medicine. That's great. That's great if you have what it takes to inject yourself. That is not for me. Yeah, no. Stay away from me with a needle. No thanks. So I am going to wrap this up now. Like I said, be kind to yourself. Life happens, for lack of better words, shit happens. It does. You do the best that you can in that moment. And that's it. All right. So I'll keep you all updated on what's going on with surgery, with insurance, and yeah, I guess that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you all posted. Anyway, good night. Sweet dreams. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Good night, all.